Yes, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. We are back with another Football Manager 24 tactic that I'm sure you guys will love. We have seen a team go invincible when testing this tactic, and Man City smashing the Premier League to bits and reaching 100+ points. Yes, they have done the Centurions again. But before we get into that, people, make sure you are hitting the like, comment and subscribing. Like I always say, this does help the algorithm and I do appreciate the support. We are trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2023, so I will appreciate everyone hitting that subscribe right now. But let's get straight into this tactic and stop wasting time. And here we are, we can see it right here. Man City on 88 goal difference with 101 points. Erling Haaland, 75 goals in the season. We can see Bernardo Silva with 34 assists in the whole season. It's been a crazy season for Man City. We get straight into the Premier League breakdown. We can see 33 games won, 2 draws and 3 losses only. All those losses should be away from home. Yes, Man United 2-1 at Old Trafford, Tottenham Hotspurs 4-3, and then Arsenal 2-1. You can't really complain about losing to those teams by 1 goal as well. So look at that. In terms of goals scored, 127 goals scored with conceding 39. So not the best in terms of goals conceded, but when you win the league like that, who really gives a toss, mate? And then we move into Man City's competitions. Not a great one in terms of the Champions League, actually losing to Feyenoord in the round of 16. However, there were injuries, but it is what it is. We'll take it. Super Cup winners, Carabao Cup losers. We lost in the 4th round to Leeds United. FA Cup winners and Community Shield winners. So a bit of a bookie quadruple or whatever you want to call it, but we'll take it. It's a double at the worst anyway. And then we move into the statistics for the Premier League. You can see it right here. Erling Haaland picking up 48 goals in the Premier League. We can see Bernardo Silva with 25 assists, and Kevin De Bruyne with 20 assists. They absolutely dominated the Premier League. We move straight into the stats and we can see 127 goals for Man City. Most shots already there as well. Fewest shots against with 222. Best pass completion, they were actually nowhere to be seen there. Most possession, nowhere to be seen there. Most tackles won, 8th place. Most dribbles made, 1st. And then most clean sheets in 3rd place. Fewest conceded, 2nd place with 39. Arsenal doing very well, only conceding 29 goals. And then we move into the player stats. We see Erling Haaland with 48 goals. Very surprising that the 2nd top goal scorer only scored 17. Erling Haaland scoring 48. Most assists we have Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne. Bruno Fernandes in 3rd place with 18. Most shots we have Erling Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne and Matheus Nunes in the list. Most man of the matches we have Bernardo and Erling Haaland. Most key passes we have Bernardo top and then Kevin De Bruyne 2nd. Best pass completion we got Edison in 5th place. Most tackles won, no one to be seen there. Most dribbles made, no one to be seen there. Most clean sheets we have Edison 2nd place, joint with Vicario, and then fewest conceded Edison joint 4th with Vicario again. Flipping it. In terms of the breakdown of the season, we must have a look at this quickly. We can see obviously Erling Haaland 75 goals in all comps and 11 assists. We got Bernardo with 16 goals and 34 assists. We've got Phil Foden with 16 and 16. We've got Jack Grealish with 16 and 10. We got Kevin De Bruyne with 16 goals and 25. Ruben Diaz picking up 13 from those set pieces. And Rodri with 11 goals. And then Matheus Nunes with 9 goals and 13 assists. In terms of the assist charts, it's just looking beautiful once again, man. Guardiola picking up 11 assists as well with 2 goals. And then we got Kyle Walker with 3 goals and 13 assists as well, man. It's been a very good season for Man City, if we're being honest. And then we move into the 2nd team we have tested this tactic with, and it is Shakhtar Donetsk out in Ukraine. And you can see already right here, they have won the league. But when winning this league, they have gone invincible. 26 games won, 4 draws and 0 losses. They scored 105 goals. They only conceded 25 with 80 goal difference, 82 points. Absolutely smashing their league. In terms of the competitions, they were actually knocked out in the group stage of the Champions League. They did win the, I don't even know how to pronounce that name, Kabak Ukraini. Let me know, I probably butchered the name. They did win that, and then yeah, that's been it. So 2 trophies for Shakhtar. They've done absolutely well. We're going to move straight into the breakdown of the stats and see already right here, we see most goals 105. Dynamo Kiev with 75 goals. Most shots for there in 1st place. Fewest against 1st place. Best pass completion there in 6th place. Most possession, they are in 3rd place with 56. Most tackles won, no one to be seen. Most dribbles made, they are top of the list. Most clean sheets, 15 clean sheets, and then fewest conceded, 25 goals across 30 matches. In terms of the player stats, they have Traore with 27 leading the line, and then Sikan in 5th place with 15. Then most assists, we have 3 players in that list as well. Beautiful stuff. Most shots, we've got 4 players in the top 4 for the most shots. Most man of the matches, we've got 2 players in there, Sikan and Traore. Then most key passes, we've got 3 players in there. Best pass completion, we've got our goalkeeper there as well. Most tackles won, no one to be seen there. Most dribbles made, no one to be seen there. Most clean sheets, obviously our goalkeeper. And then fewest conceded, our goalkeeper, joint with another team's keeper there. And it has been a very, very good season. I was not expecting an invincible season, but they've done absolutely well and terrorized their league, man. Big W's to Shakhtar Donetsk. And we do move into the last team we have tested this tactic with. We have gone all the way down to League One to see exactly how it would work in the lower division. As you can see, Bristol Rovers absolutely smashing League One to bits. Very insane season for them. 46 games played, 32 wins, 7 draws and 7 losses. They scored 112 goals. So every single team has scored over 100 goals whilst using this tactic. Very, very good season. And then in terms of the goal difference, 54 and 103 points. And then we have a look at the season preview. I believe before this, Bristol Rovers were predicted to finish 13th or 14th, and they've actually won their league and got promoted. So it was a great season. This tactic has helped them very, very much. In terms of the data hub, we can see goals per game, 2.43, non-penalty expected goals, 1.96, conceded per game, 1.26, expected goals against per game, 1.16, and then shots per game, 14.46. It's been a very, very good season for Bristol Rovers. And Bristol Rovers had an excellent season. I was not expecting to see them being promoted. I thought maybe they would get a playoff place and it would be a good enough season for them. But they've done one better and won the league in fashion and got promoted, getting 103 points. So we know this tactic does work in the lower leagues, does work abroad, and does work in the Premier League. But before we get into the breakdown of the tactics so you can understand the player roles and positions, guys, I want to make sure that you guys are hitting the like, comment, and subscribing. Like I said, we are pushing for 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. Guys, this does help the algorithm when you like, when you comment, and when you sub. I will appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much, man. And this is exactly what the tactic looks like. I have created a tactic very similar in FM24, but it did have inverted wingers instead of inside forwards. But let's get into the breakdown of this right now. We have a sweeper keeper on defend with the instructions, tackle harder, because you know that's what I need from my goalkeeper at times and every single player on this pitch. Then we can see the wing back, we have shoot less often, sit narrower, and then tackle harder. The other wing back, the exact same instructions. We have 2 ball playing defenders. We have told them both to dribble more and tackle harder. Then we have an anchor in the midfield, and we have told him mark tighter and tackle harder. Then we have 2 Mazzalas on support, and we have told them both to tackle harder, and that is literally it. Then we have 2 inside forwards on the left and right, and both instructions are sit narrower, close down more, and tackle harder. And if you guys want to know how to turn on the close down more instruction, what you need to do is, obviously, I'll delete it and show you guys. You want to go to out of possession, you want to put the trigger press all the way down to the bottom, then you want to go back to the player, then you want to click the player, edit, and then you want to turn the trigger press to much more often. And there you see it, the close down more will be on the player. Then you can go back to the out of possession, and then you can turn it all the way back up. But in terms of the advanced forward, we have close down more and tackle harder as well. Then the tactical style can be custom or clean slate or whatever. It doesn't really matter, because once you start changing the in possession, the in transition, and the out of possession, it really don't matter anymore. Then here's what it looks like. We have a standard width, obviously fairly wide, then pass into space, focus play down the left and right, and play out defense. I've seen the focus play down the left and right has really been working a lot in FM24, so you probably will see that in a lot more of my tactics. In terms of the passing directness, it's been shorter, tempo all the way up, and also run at defense. Make sure in the final third you have whipped those crosses as well. In terms of the in transition, counter press, counter, slow down, and then throw it long. And then out of possession, we've gone with a high press, high line of defense, trigger press all the way up, and prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Let me know, people, how this tactic goes for you. There's a link in the description to download this tactic. Don't forget, people, like I said, make sure you leave a like, make sure you leave a comment, let me know what other tactics you want to see, and subscribe so we can try and get that goal of 10,000. And And I'll see you guys in the next Football Manager video.